Yo, what's up, guys? A little bit of a rant video, so get ready, sit back, put it on the stand, get ready to listen to me rant. Now, I'm gonna expose myself when it comes to my spending inside this game, and why am I gonna do that is because this is my personal take, my own actions to hopefully have Kabam do a check. Now, I'm one guy, not enough to make something happen, but this is my own personal opinion. So if they're watching, I'm not the only one, guys. I'm just the one of the few that has a YouTube channel when it comes to like MCOC related content, and being able to express yourself. Not everybody's going to be on the same page as I am when it comes to like what I'm gonna share with you guys here right now. So let's get to it. All right, guys. So one of the things I must share with you is basically it's been a couple of months since the game's been going kind of like a little bit of a downhill situation on how the issues, whether you're one of your favorite areas of the game is like questing and you can't parry, you can't play, the AI is acting a little different. There's lag, there's disconnects, or arena, constantly issues with arena, specifically the bots and the mercs inside the arena. We'll talk about that right now. Or AQ, bunch of issues in AQ, and the guys that are competitive for Alliance War. Oh my gosh, I feel sorry for them as well. If you're watching this and you're just like, dude, Max, the Alliance has had it. I completely understand the frustration, the anger that you're having behind this, because not only is this a hobby, but it's a competitive hobby that we have ourselves when it comes to playing this game. Now, what I'm gonna share here basically is gonna be 2 months of what I've spent inside entertainment. So inside this game. Now, I'm not gonna share prior months and months and months or a year, because this has only happened for me in the last couple of months. Now, at the moment, hopefully at the end of September or early October next month, I can come back and do a follow-up to this video on, hey, I'm changing my ways. We're going back to like MCOC is fun, and I'm willing to throw the cash, the monies for the offers, for the crystals, for whatever it is that the game is throwing my way. I'm willing to do that. But at the moment, myself, and I can't speak for others, but if you're a person that feels the same frustration, and let's just call it the well circle, guys. If you're within that circle of wells that spends a lot inside this game, and you just don't feel the fun in spending anymore because of the game issues, leave it in the comments, let me know, or just drop the like on the video, because that will help expose this video more, so somebody maybe that doesn't follow the channel gets to see this, and maybe they can kind of agree and say, yeah, you know what, I completely feel the same, and I think my expenses and like hobby money inside this game has declined, or is going to decline until they do something about it, so that's my take. Short and sweet is basically my fun money inside this game, MCOC, whether it's crystal opening or chasing offers. Mainly it's around crystal opening. It's hopefully by the end of September I have very little, like almost like 0 crystals. I keep saying that, but I have been actually very proactive to be very good. I've considered myself very good, and I'm gonna share with you basically right now, guys, what I'm talking about. So all right, guys, so my phone has a feature that I can share with you guys, basically my expenses when it comes to just entertainment and basically Apple MCOC purchases. So here you can see it at the end of July 25th. You can't see the total, but I'm just going to slide on here so you get a rough idea of what my account looks like when it comes to like, hey, the cards, the unit bundles, the Odins that I pick up, and it's a total of 69.88 for the month of July. 23 transactions, as you can see it there, from July basically 1st to the end of July, gave me a total of 69.88. Okay. I want to show you, come July is when I took a kind of changing point. So I'm going to take you into the month of August. So here's the month of August. We see a huge drop of transactions inside what the game calls it entertainment. So you can see it all there. Same transaction coming from the beginning of August all the way to the end of August. And that total is 29.96 and change. Now, guys, me sharing this information, it's not some type of flex. I really hate to share what I spend inside when it comes to entertainment, or what everybody has different expenses, different incomes. Everybody thinks different. I've never really shared this on video. A lot of people have asked about an account tour, like how much I've gone when it comes to since I've had this account overall and what I've spent. And I really want to stay away from that. I know it'd be nice to kind of I know the number kind of as of last year, but this year is different. So it's dumb, honestly, when it comes to, if I think about it, because none of this is actually something that I can sell, first of all, or something besides I have to log in and it can be wiped away and just gone within a second if the game wanted to just close down. So that's the dumb part about it. And I know this, I know you watching this know this, but that's not going to stop you from doing the expenses. And hey, it hasn't stopped me till this day. So let's not even preach about that. So let's talk about what I'm actually doing. So as you can see, the decrease from basically July to August, and honestly, this entire month of September, I'm hoping to clear basically a lot less than what you just saw me actually go out and spend inside of this game for the month of August. So and that's what I'm doing, guys. Literally, I'm not gonna kind of promote a boycott here, or hey, you should do this, but the only way that I've realized that the game listens to players, if they can control, besides typing it up in forums, besides having tickets and voicing it on Twitter, is literally control it with your own money. The game is a business, guys. Behind the game, behind the front of selling you entertainment and fun and hey, enjoy this, behind the scenes, guess what? There's a business running, and this game needs to bring in money. If they see a drop basically in revenue within the month, they're just going to start digging. They're going to be like, what's going on? Why aren't your numbers at the moment this, that? What's up? Is there? Oh, don't worry about it, guys. There's a drop around the season all the time. If it comes out and it stays progressing down, they're going to look into it. And then they're going to realize that there's the community is upset at the fact that the game is still broken, that hasn't been fixed. So that's what my hopes are, and that's my voice. That's my only voice. That's the only thing that I can have besides the YouTube channel that I can share, saying, hey, this is what I'm doing. You take consideration. Do you want to control your opinion through your own wallet, or do you just want to keep giving the business more and more money for a broken item? So the way that I see it is that's kind of just driving me to this breaking point of basically completely, and hopefully, like I said, hopefully by the month of September, I'm not going to say we're going to be at zero, because honestly, to be truthful, I already bought the early access, already bought a one or two Odins already for I don't even know what it was, early access bundles. So I'm not at the point where normally, let's take a look at the cav crystals. We have this penny option. We have an option to get chi. Normally, truthful be told, I would be popping crystals like crazy. And I know I don't share it as much as I should be on the channel. A lot of it is because I'm trying to hide it from the viewers. I am trying to hide how much, and I shared it right now, just 2 months, and this is why we're not going for the entire year. But I'm not here to like showcase, you know, hundreds of crystals to be open. I show a few. I show some bad ones, some good ones, and that's about it. I try to keep it to a minimum. I don't want this channel to be like, dude, this guy is crazy with crystal opening. No wonder he has, you know, this 6 stars, and that's what it takes to be at that level of amount of champions. I rather just kind of keep it entertaining, what I enjoy to share on the channel, and just keep it to that. And I really don't like to share the expenses that I do when it comes to like anything, honestly. So me sharing this is only to let the community know what I'm doing when it comes to my own opinion of how I'm being able to voice through my own wallet how I'm disappointed. And let's talk about what's basically disappointing me. So now that you know that I've actual proof that you can see it on screen, this is the source of income from my books coming down, is basically my gripe is one of them, my major one. And you might disagree, you might have a number one, and you're number one. I would, if there's an issue in game, I completely back you up. But mine is the arena bots and the mercs inside the arena. How Kabam won't do something about it. They say they can't, and they put that front, that face, that wall, that it is too difficult, and they can't, and they can't, and they can't. And if they can't, they can't. I don't agree with that. I think it's a false statement. I think it's going to cost them money to implement something, whether it's controlling cheaters, bots, whatever it is inside this game. And, you know, does it make sense for them as a business? No. Does it make sense if is a disgruntled customer not willing to spend more in the game for them to invest into that? Yes. That's what I'm hoping to achieve here, is basically them to be able to like, hey, you know what? Oh, it's not just Max. It's like a bunch of these big spenders, let's call me that, and they're not willing to spend no more until we fix the bugs, the issues, the cheating, everything that's going on inside the game. They're not going to spend. Oh, or they're lessening their spending. I'm not saying, because I'm not going down to zero, that's for sure. You know, but they're gonna lessen, and we're losing thousands of dollars because they're disgruntled and they're not happy with the game currently at the moment. Then I hope that this achieves them to turn around and throw in some fixes, control the arena. So that's again, I'm going back to the arena because that's my biggest, most annoyingest issue currently in game, is that the fact that the top 500 players in the arena is not a clean 500. Literally the top 100, there's been like filth of bots in there, a lot of people getting murked. Oh my gosh, like, and it's competitive. People are using units cash to compete, and it's not clean. So I don't like it. Honestly, I dislike it a lot, and I know the passion there for the guys in Alliance War was the same back when Alliance War was first introduced. You know, the piloting, the mercs, player playing for other players, stuff like that. It was annoying, and especially when it was so competitive and the rewards were really great, and everybody was competing for those rewards, and it wasn't fair. So are there always going to be somebody to figure out a workaround? Yes. But what I'm saying is, like, hopefully Kabam can be staying up in front of it. Like, as soon as people start voicing opinions, like, hey, I personally shared 1 or 2 videos of saying like, hey, look at these bots, and Do they go in the back end and try to fix it? I want to say yes, they do, but it's not fast enough. It's not proactive. It's reactive to the fact that they're fixing it afterwards. And I don't see any type of fix for the future at the moment. So I hope that we do have something and I'm back to normal with the game, because I love the game, I enjoy the game, but at the moment I'm not happy. So that's the case for everything, guys. Whether that's my biggest irk is the arenas, but then of course there's issues with parry, there's issues with like disconnects, there's issues constantly in this game, especially for the guys playing competitive AQ, AW, even incursions. Everything in the game is not functioning how it's supposed to, and these compensations that keep coming across out and out every single time, every single other week, need to keep coming until they fix the game. They need to be not as big as the last compensation we had, but they need to keep throwing revives our way. Revives, health pods constantly until they get a handle on their servers, until they figure out what's causing the issues and fix the issues. But they seem to be trying. I'm not saying that they're just kind of like leaving it, because I don't believe they are. I believe they hear the voice of the community and they realize, oh, it's not just one complaint or 2 or 3 or 10 people complaining. It is hundreds of people actually trying to get a hold of us, telling us that the game is broken. So yeah, let's look into it. And I just don't think it's fast enough. They're not doing it fast enough. The fact that the game is built around a business, I understand. So if I step back, and I do not view this through Max's eyes, my eyes as a player, and I view it as a business, and I was part of the staff, the employees, whether it's the board of directors on Kabam or the Netmarble, I would be like, hey, how broken is it? Is it like emergency, the game, people can't log on? And no, it's just like a couple of issues, lag, kind of the common stuff that we see. It's just been going on for 3 weeks. Okay, yeah, let's set a team to fix it. That would be basically my own opinion on the concerns on it. Would it be priority? Probably not. I think the priority would be constantly making up, developing new champions, creating new content. That's my priority, to make sure that there's always revenue coming into the game. So as an employee, someone that's in charge higher up inside the ladder of Kabam or Netmarble, now grab Little Max down there as a player. Little Max is trying to voice and say, hey, stop, fix the game, I'm not giving you money no more. Hopefully there's hundreds of Little Maxes out there that just willing to stop spending in the game, basically voice their opinion, and because they're not hearing you, they're not hearing me when I say, hey, make this priority. They're just kind of like priorities over here, which I understand as a business, as some business owner would want to be like, no, are they spending less? Are they not spending? No, we're still got revenue coming in. Okay, so let's fix it, but let's keep making sure we're building in new content. So I think hopefully they hear the message and they prioritize maybe a couple of weeks on the fixes into the game, and then go all in on creating new content, because I truly believe this game will survive if the game keeps building new content. So a lot of us take us back into like 4 or 5 years. We basically enjoy the game because of Marvel, the characters. We get to play with these characters that we used to watch growing up, cartoons, comic books. Now we get to play with them and they interact, and basically Wolverine, let's just grab Wolverine. He was making people bleed and had little combos, and the special animation was awesome. The special 2, there was a special 3 with a little video. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Well, that's how the start of this game comes about. And then you get into the like, oh, now there's a little mission. Oh, I get to use my character and progress. He gets stronger and stronger. Oh, I like that. And then it gets difficult, and then you gotta kind of spend some units and stuff, and then you want to get the new champions, and then you get more competitive. Well, there's a point where you, as a company, you need to start creating new content, new areas. So I'm glad that they're proactive in that area. They started Alliance Quest, they started Alliance War, they started Incursions. They're starting new things inside this game to keep existing new players active inside this game. Active, spending monies, grabbing units, trying to compete. They needed to keep creating new content. So they need to create another, I think, I would say, and I would back them up 100%, if they created 2 to 3 new things inside this game for players. There's players that are burnt from AW, myself, players that are burnt from AQ that just hate it, players that just don't care about questing or incursions. So you need to be able to create other areas in the game for those players that are just burned from those old areas to find some love into another area of the game. And then you'll keep more customers, more players playing the game, trust me. And then the new players will come in and play that area as well, and then get familiar with the other areas and be competitive. That's the way to grow the business, to get more money out of players, yes. But if it's broken, this is what's going to happen. You're going to run into issues like players like myself, Maxes, that are just not willing to give you more money until you fixed it. So that's where I'm at. This is the rant, guys. And again, it's a little bit of unwanted exposure to my expenses basically inside MCOC. But guys, I don't know, let me know your thoughts in the comments, whether you agree that I'm doing the right thing, whether you're doing something similar or are going to start to do something similar or have been doing something. I think a lot of people have been already prior to me in the last 2 months, but let me know in your comments. Let me know your thoughts. I would appreciate it. And am I crazy? Let me know. But I hope you enjoyed the rant. If you did, and if you didn't, let me know as well. I don't know if I'll make more videos like these, but I know just looking at me in that little box here and just watching crystals in the back is not that nice. So yeah, it sucks, but hey, I wanted to share basically what I've been doing differently and what I'm gonna continue to do all the way through September and October if they still don't fix the game. And I don't know about November and December, but it's not gonna reach that point or higher, because I honestly started turning it down in July. So and I don't want to show you other months because that's not the point of the video. The point of the video is to show you a decline, and 2 months is worth enough to show you a decline on my end, as opposed to what I've done my own self, guys. But I feel like I'm repeating myself. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know. Good luck on your content and everything else that you're doing in the game. Peace. Be safe. Stay safe. See you guys in the next video. Bye.